This speaker that this time the songwriter says, and I quote, we are operating on our own set timing. This time we're not operating on nobody's time. The 55th National Legislature, it is clothed with authority with an exclusive oversight on government parastatals in the executive. Now, I wrote a letter from the backdrop that vast majority of the counties, almost all, the superintendents and their leadership are implementing projects and activities across the 73 districts without a single report since 2024 to 2025 to the National Legislature. We passed the 2024 budget with no report, but the law said they should give us what you call quarterly report. But we have not seen any report from the Ministry of Internal Affairs in 2024. We have not seen any report from the Ministry of Internal Affairs in 2025. Now we are going to 2026. So I thought that it was important and prudent enough that that the Ministry of Internal Affairs should appear with the 15 counties report, district by district, with a pictorial evidence on projects the executive branch have implemented through the Ministry of Internal Affairs. It was that communication that brought the entire end of closure of the session, because there were information from the colleagues and raising similar issues. You saw them nodding their heads, giving me a pat on the back. Which of course we want to see a clear transparency at the level of national, at the level of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, vis-a-vis the counties that they say they are implementing projects. I just told the speaker and the deputy speaker and the other colleagues that look, if we remove all of our projects as lawmakers from the 73 district, the government through the executive branch will be naked developmental wise in the 12 district. They are not doing anything there. But every time we are allotting money for project development in our districts, when you go to a district, the lawmaker will ask you, say, can I explain to me how many projects the government have implemented? They will start asking you, what have you done here? So we cannot be allotting money for districts and counties, and then the superintendent and the Minister of Internal Affairs continue to be shielded. When we work for them, and through our documentation and put on the floor the fighting bag, they say, no, we should not do it for us. We came here to represent the people Southern District, Maryland County. I'm not here to joke. This time I'm on the people Southern District for Tommy. I'm not on nobody all the time.
If that is the case, what have you done as part of your oversight responsibility to engage the local authority?
No, the new law says they will report through the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
Okay.
They have excluded the lawmakers from the entire process. They got county council, I think county council, right?
They were just amended.
Okay, they were just, no, Sokan just amended it a few days because he wanted the lawmakers to have a say. But now the act is staying in committee rule, so it cannot function a moot because it's not enforced now, right? So I'm saying, because they feel that no oversight was there, so the county council and the superintendent was on a political safari. They were enjoying the county. So this time now, since we cannot get it through the act, we want to use the Ministry of Internal Affairs, simple as it is, ABC, bring us the 15 county report 2024-2025, district by district. That's 73 for a year. Simple. You just gave me the 15 county report. I go and look for Plymouth Southern District. The implementation that the superintendent have carried on in Plymouth Southern District. I get it from there by the picture element, and I go back to my people. I go and articulate the report to them. Simple. But it is that simple report. You saw people on the floor fighting. All put and especially how to call the session to an end.
You just came back from break, and some of your colleagues are even arguing that it's possible that the Ministry of Internal Affairs must have made this report to you, but your office has not reached it to you.
No, you understand? I'm talking about 2024 to 2025. You know what I'm saying to you? So it is the report I'm talking about. I'm not talking about 2026. Every report that goes to my office, I must have a copy. I visit my office consistently. You cannot be raising debate on the floor. You cannot be an intellectual on the floor, a floor fighter, and you can't be a researcher. No, they mean you listen. So you got to do an extensive research. Check for everything before you come on the floor. Because if you don't search well, your colleagues will bully you on the floor, or they will tell you you're not making anything. So I'm saying, so I have done my due diligence in my office from 2024 to 2025. There is not a single report.
So let's dive a bit into the speaker's decision to abruptly adjourn session. What do you mean? This is the second time it's happening.
The speaker, every time I put on communication on the floor, I think it's the first time we get what the issue with the gay argument. Immediately, the communication I put on the floor is always a powerful communication. So it's not an ordinary communication that the speaker will want to control the flow. So when the speaker notices that communication is very strong to the extent that he cannot combat that communication. All he does is that he shut down the entire session. And which of it is the right of the speaker.
Let me tap that a little bit.
Come again?
You are national witness?
Oh no, it's just that the speaker has to realize that the floor is not being energized with information that he cannot combat. He alone cannot combat almost
Do you think the speaker is protecting the executive?
Obviously, I think maybe the speaker is protecting the executive.
So let's get a question from Wilson. Let's get a question from
Are you one
Wilson.
of those that reports in the media? Are you one of those that want to speak out?
No, there are other issues. We'll get to that issue, but now we are talking
Tell us about the second communication concerning the issue. Tell us,
Okay, Honorable William, thanks so very much for speaking with us.
tell us about the second communication.
Okay,
that
the
you
second
said.
communication.
Yeah.
Well, the second communication that I put forth has to do with the constitutional review of the Republic of Liberia. The President of the Republic of Liberia 2024, he came here on a platform and he announced to the Liberian people that, look, the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia needed to be reviewed. If a president makes such a public statement or policy statement, it behooves the Law Reform Commission, the Good Governance Commission, to be able to run with that statement and go to the president. What are those constitutional provisions that the president wants it to be repealed or to be reviewed? But since 2024 up to today, the president will be here some part of next week, we have to next, to give another State of the Nation address again. So I decided to remind the speaker, the deputy speaker, and my colleagues. I said, look, the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, the president said it never be reviewed. I myself, I support it 100%. Because if you read the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, for example, Article 97, it spoke about, or it talked about, the People Redemption Council being immune for investigation. We don't have People Redemption Council here any longer. You understand what I'm saying? We can put another clause under Article 97 to mean well for the country. You understand what I'm saying? For example, if you go in the Constitution, there is nothing within the Constitution that says Liberia got 15 counties. It's not there. It's Liberia got 15 political subdivisions. I am saying within the Constitution, let it be clear that we got 15 counties and counties can be created. It is clear. So that provision will be addressed. There are some other provisions in the Constitution that spoke about the judiciary system. It will be overhauled. All the provisions are compounded, and the current generation and they cannot fit into the debate. I said it before with time without number that the problem in this country is not the individuals. They are the policies and laws that are on the book. They are all archaic and they are outdated. We need to upgrade all of these laws and policies to affect the lives of the people that will govern here. So if we don't do it, it will not happen. So those are the problems we're talking about. So the country of the Republic of Liberia needs to be reviewed or needs to be rewritten completely. If you go into the Constitution, there is no provision there for who becomes representative. The only thing that they say must be age 35, 30. Are you telling all the new dispensation that we expect intellectuals to besiege the floor intellectually and provide argument that will benefit the people? Either you brought a buffoon in here, a buffoon should come here. No, we say no. The day they face that constitution, that they put in no clause that it require anybody that intellectual capacity or the academic capacity, those days are over. John Brown, Paul, Peter, Jacquaulo, Fred, everybody get BSc, they get master's degree now. The day they put that constitution, it was the time the Latin was that, or the country put in higher education. Now, we are educated. There must be a clause there that cannot allow anybody to just join the national legislature because you feel that the people voting for you. No. So we also have a problem with that. So that is the issue. Well, you tell me as regime speaker, I tell me as a speaker of the Liberian people. I'm here.
He didn't say regime speakers.
Come again?
Do you think the speaker can break that reform?
Oh, yes, if the speaker believes in the Liberian people, if he believes in the Liberian people, well, he can do it. For me, I am a revolutionary. I always told people. I'm a revolutionary.
Thank you.
I came here on the payroll of a political science and a graduate from the University of Liberia, a sociologist of man, and accounting and public administration student from the African Methodist Episcopal University. So I am here to represent my people adequately, the Liberian people as well. What is the big news?
The big news in the corridor. Are you people planning to remove the speaker?
But this is not a speaker house.
Are you one of those?
This place is not a speaker office. It's not a personal property. It's not anybody's personal property. Anybody who falls below the belt in terms of legislative proceedings or requirement, obviously it behooves the members to ask you to step aside.
Do you want the
So
speaker out?
I'm saying to you now, if you perform below the belt, it behooves the members to say step aside.
Is the speaker performing below the belt?
No, he's performing.
Okay, so
He's
you don't want
performing.
him out.
So I don't want him out. I'm saying he's performing until it is proven beyond all reasonable doubt that this speaker have done this, has done this, has done this, that required
Thank you so much.
for us to remove him. Obviously, we
Thank you so
remove
much.
him.
Thank you so
You
much.
have for others who are asking for the speaker to recuse himself. What message?
Well, those who want to speak of the accusers today, and the person the burning of and to prove lies on the accuser. So those who accuse the speaker to release, to relinquish whatsoever position, those individuals have their justification. But I am saying, as we speak, the speaker still enjoy the confidence of some of us.
Thank you so much.
Until he goes on.
Thank you so
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Come
much.
again?
If you find reason to remove him,
Obviously, I remove and I take over, I remove Papa's chambers, and I give why not get
Have you
Thank you
signed
so
the
much.
resolution?